What is a realistic franchise owner salary? Instagram salaries are not real salaries. They're screenshots. Man, they're revenue flexes. Yeah, they're definitely highlight moments. Hell, it might be a highlight month, right? But they are not what hits your bank account after payroll, marketing, royalties, taxes, and reinvestment. Hey everybody, I'm Gabe Salinas. I've spent well over 3 decades in the window cleaning industry. And in doing so, being part of this service industry that I'm in, I have been building, scaling businesses across multiple markets and economic cycles. Now, when I get somebody that inevitably asks me, what does a realistic franchise owner's salary looks like? Hey man, I can tell immediately whether they're serious or just scrolling. Because here's the thing. A salary in franchising is not a starting point. It's definitely a progression. I would say that, okay? So let me explain to you why social media just completely gets this one thing absolutely 100% incorrect, okay? I'll start with what Instagram doesn't show you, okay? It shows you gross revenue, right? It doesn't show you net income. Big difference, right? It shows the best month, right? Not the average year, okay? It's going to show you a lifestyle, right? But it's not going to talk about the structure that goes into that in order for you to get that lifestyle. Real salary is always what's left after your labor, your marketing, your royalties, your insurance, equipment expenses, taxes. In our case, we have a call center. You got a call center fee, right? We got a brand fund, right? So that allows us to do a major marketing program for everybody, right? That allows us to reinvest back into growth, right? But all of those things, right, start adding up, right? Now, revenue is exciting. Don't get me wrong, man. Heck, we're crushing it every single day, every single month, every single year. But profit is definitely what feeds your family, okay? If somebody is talking about making $50K a month and not breaking down any margins or cost structure at all, or talking about their systems, man, all that is content, right? It's not business. It isn't at all, right? So back to the question, like, what does a salary look like early on? Okay. And I get it. I understand why you guys are asking these questions. Hey, everybody has to live and everybody has to live their dream life, right? So let me give it to you like this. In the early stages of franchise ownership, man, most owners are owner operators, right? You're out there selling, you're out there managing, man, you're out there solving problems, right? Man, you're building up the team. Man, I've got that badge of honor in all of those avenues, man. And your income at this stage may be pretty modest, to be honest with you, okay? But your learning curve, man, that is absolutely crushing it, okay? It is just going through the roof, right? You're learning how to acquire customers predictably, okay? How to manage labor efficiently, okay? How to track numbers weekly, right? So, and you're also learning how to install systems, right? So that knowledge is what unlocks real income later on down the road. If you skip this stage, man, you're going to cap your growth. Undeniable. It will happen, all right? Now, if you guys master it, if you're out there and you're doing the hard work, man, and you master it, you build leverage, okay? And when income actually expands, because it will, right? The shift happens when you stop getting paid for your effort and you start getting paid for your leadership, okay? And that, my friends, requires structure, okay? What does structure mean, right? You got clear roles, right? Defined KPIs, weekly scorecards. You've got marketing discipline, right? And you've got financial visibility. You ever heard that? Financial visibility? Look that one up, guys. Now, a well-mature, well-run, single unit service franchise can absolutely support a strong 6-figure owner income. Absolutely. I actually think it can produce 7, okay? But we'll get to that, right? Because it's not immediate, right? And it's not effortless, and it's not without discipline. So you got to have those things. You got to think about that. Boom, 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 right? But consistently, it's a yes. You've got to consistently be doing those things, right? Owners who expand into multiple territories can earn significantly more, right? But here's the truth, right? Most units without systems is going to create more stress. It's going to multiply stress, okay? More units with systems does multiply income, right? But do you understand where we got that from? More units with systems multiplies your income, okay? It's a big difference, guys, right? So now, what caps your salary? If your business can't operate without you, your income is always going to have a ceiling, right? Staying on the tools too long, okay? Refusing to delegate, it's another one. Avoiding financial reviews, running the company off of gut instinct instead of data, big mistake, guys, man. All those things are going to cap your income, all right? Now, freedom requires replacement. So what does that mean, okay? This is what it means. If you want higher income, you got to build something that works when you are not there. Plain and simple. And a good franchise system, such as Window Ninjas, can definitely do that for you, right? Now, let's talk about the long-term view most people skip, okay? Franchise ownership is not about maximizing year one income, okay? Nothing wrong with having a great year, right? But you want to build a durable asset. That's what it's about. You want to build a durable asset that's producing high revenue every single year. You're just crushing it every year over year over year, right? Now, you want an asset that's going to produce predictable cash flow, grows in value, and can eventually run without your daily involvement. That's how time freedom is created, okay? Raise your and just think to yourself, man, time freedom. Think about that word. Think about those two words, time freedom, okay? And then think about this. How is financial freedom built? Okay? It's not through a viral month. What it is, it's through disciplined years. Okay? So keep that in mind. Long play, right? You can make a lot of money this year. You can make even more money next year. But you want to keep compounding it through systems, right? So if you're asking, what does a realistic franchise owner salary look like? Man, stop comparing Instagram highlights. Okay? Ask better questions. Okay? Now, here's some for you. What does this look like in 3 years? How about 5 years? What is it going to look like when I have all my systems installed, right? Hey, what's it going to look like if I develop really good leaders, right? What happens when I replace my role, right? Now you're thinking long term. Whole different ballgame, guys, because real wealth isn't built on flex. It is built on structure, okay? Keep that in mind. Let me know if I can help you. Reach out to me directly and tell me. I'll help you. Keep shining.